All right, we've got just about 2 minutes until we're getting started. JP in the YouTube chat, how's it going? Appreciate you checking in with us. Anyone else who is sitting here waiting on this thing to get going, feel free to check in the chat. Let us know that you're here and with us. Prinzmeister, how's it going in the Twitch chat? We got Sierra in the Twitch chat. She's got her space emoji for SPCE, and we're definitely going to be talking about that one tonight. Prinzmeister saying he's 5 minutes late, but still 2 minutes early, and that's why we got the stream countdown going here. Just under 30 seconds left until we get going. Dashio in the Twitch chat, what's going on, man? All right, and that is the timer. Trader Cliffo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone who is joining us once again for our weekly trade ideas live stream. So quickly, we are going to give a quick. Why don't I say quick one more time here? We're going to give a quick recap of our last week. Start this thing off the way that we always started off, and hopefully not spend too much time on this last week because a lot of it is going to carry over to what we've got going this week, and that's something that I really want to talk about because we have a lot of upcoming option expirations this next week because all of the monthly options expire next week. And why are we excited about that? We always like to say, monthly option expiry week is basically a holiday for us with what we do. Green font here, losing week so far. So if we tally up the January, February, March, April, May, and June monthly option expiries, we've made $30,000 in those, and those weeks right there, while it only happens once every 4 or 5 weeks, has accounted for almost half of our yearly profit. It actually is, it's over half, right? Because we've made 58 grand so far in the year, and that tallied up, I don't know why the number disappeared, but it tallied up to about 29 grand. So we're super excited always when we see one of the green numbers coming up here, 7-Eleven monthly option expiry week. So let's get back into our quick recap so we can talk a little bit more about what we've got coming up this next week. UWMC, we've talked about this one every single week. We're holding on to that one. That's deep out of the money. Pretty high percentage play. We're happy to keep that one rolling. ICLN is super boring because it's just some clean energy ETF that we're just determined to keep knocking our basis down and prove that no matter how much a stock drops, if you're just patient enough, no matter how long that may take, you're finally going to be able to come out on top. Will Stock in the Twitch chat, what's going on, man? Appreciate you checking in with us tonight. PSTH, another one that dropped for us this week, so that wasn't the greatest thing in the world. Lost a decent amount on that, but the calls that we sold got us 450 back on that. We are also stubbornly trying to get out of that one. We're going to sell some calls for the upcoming week. We're just not sure where because a lot of the premium on that has kind of disappeared, but as of right now, our break-even price is 22.31. Not too bad after we started this thing out at 31.49. Moving further down the list, CRSR. That one is finally, maybe not going to come to an end, but at least the calls that we sold that expired July 16th are going to wrap up this upcoming Friday. We rolled down from 35 to 32.5. What that accomplished for us was that we were able to close out the 35 strike calls for a 19-cent debit and sell to open the 32.5 strike calls for a 48-cent credit. Excuse me, a 50-cent credit here. That's our credit to open. So the difference between those, the 50-cent credit to open and the 19-cent debit to close, is a 31-cent credit. And the effect of that, when we look over here at our break-even price tracker, is our break-even price on the trade went from 31.72 to 31.41. And, you know, the lower we can get that break-even price, the safer these trades are going to be, the more profitable we're going to be in the long run. It might have taken away the home run situation where this thing jumps back up to 35 and we're making... Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Calculate it again. It is taking its sweet time. There we go. It takes away the home run situation, right, where it goes back to 30 to 35 and we make 23.6%. But, you know, if it rebounds to 32.5, we're still walking away with a 7.165% return on capital. That's in just over a month and 2 days. And that annualizes to over a 100% return. And in and out of a trade with a 100+% annualized return, that's a huge win for us. And even more of a win when we consider the fact that we started playing Corsair when it was at 38.5 just over a month ago. It's dropped 15.58% against us. And we're still looking like we're going to be just fine here. So we will put the current price 31.73 back in there for purposes of our profit and loss calculations. But, you know, we rolled down because it was trading at 31.73. We got our break-even price lower so that we're in a position of profit. Shout out to Aiden Dill for the subscription right there. I always love hearing that notification noise popping up in the on the top right corner of the screen. But yeah, Corsair is looking really good. And what I love about this one, we could actually pull up Thinkorswim really quickly, jump into it. We like to start, as strategies, we like to start with, you know, 50, 60, 70% of the capital that we are, you know, comfortable with putting into a play. So what that means is for Corsair, you know, we could double down a little bit. We've got a decent amount of capital invested, but what we're able to do is, you know, not just have 1,500 shares and then sell 15 covered calls. We're also going to be able, you know, to sell some puts along with this and enter into a strangle. So what we're going to have going on here, oops, it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. I'm going to throw that in the chat. If you guys are watching on Twitch, hold on. If you guys are watching on Twitch, switch over to YouTube and see if that works better. Hopefully that message works. You know, I feel like we can't have a stream without having some sort of technical difficulty real quick. But I'll keep it rolling. This is really only the recap, so hopefully things will get moving a little bit more smoothly by the time we're actually into full-on analysis for the upcoming week. But the idea here that we're talking about, right, is the fact that moving into August, they have an earnings upcoming at the beginning of August. So we've got some super inflated premiums. We know that whatever calls that we sell, are going to lower our break-even price dollar for dollar. Let's see. We've still got more issues. YouTube's just as bad. Try streaming on only one side. Unfortunately, I think these streaming issues are more of an issue with my internet connection than what's going on with you guys. We can try restarting the stream. We've done that before. I can, since it seems like everyone's having the same issue. So let me type that in because maybe it's so bad you guys can't even hear me right now. Here we go.